What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Steve's Random Stuff. Today I am back out in the garage getting ready for our upcoming tournament, and this is time for the monthly video I do called Time Went On. This is where I get all my baits ready and rig up my rods, show you the baits that I got ready for the tournament this coming Saturday. And this is kind of the co-angler edition. I'm going to be fishing with my buddy Ron on his boat. Since I didn't draw a partner, this is a team tournament. So instead of fishing solo, we're going to go ahead and pair up. And so I'm trying to limit our rods to, I was trying to go for 6, but I had to sneak in 1 extra rod. So I'll go through those. As typically, as I go through this video to tie one on. I'm usually tying one on, but tonight, hate to disappoint you, but I'm just drinking a LaCroix bubble water in the berry flavor. Taking a little break from drinking beer. I had some yesterday at the Old Kaz Brewing Company in Roanoke Park during trivia night. So if you're into trivia, get on out to Old Kaz on Tuesdays and enjoy some beer, enjoy the trivia night. Anyways, let's get into the rods. I'll go through what I have. It's kind of the order that I'll probably be throwing the baits. Like I said, I got 7 rods total. First one is the Bass Slayer sleigh rig. Typical your Alabama rig, heavy duty. I'm going with the Easy Shiners, 5-inch Easy Shiners for the primary baits, and then I got some regular fat swing impacts for the dummy baits. Silver blades with the serrated silver blades on there, and I'm throwing this on a Corrado, Shimano Corrado rod, 8 foot. Throws these baits really well, handles it up. I got a Daiwa Tatula 200 reel on it. Casts really well. I really like the way it throws. And they're supposed to be getting me a gold-bladed rig, so I might be switching over the baits to the gold-bladed rig if I get that on Saturday. So that's the first setup. All right, next bait. Is a bait that I actually caught a fish on. I went up last Saturday, got blown off the lake. I didn't feel like going out and risking the big waves, so I just fished near the ramp and did fish for a few hours and caught one fish, about 3 pounds, on a tail spin. This is the 6 Sense Fishing tail spinner. I actually wasn't using this exact bait. I had a bluegill color bait, but I later got that bait snagged and broke it off. I ordered another one. Hopefully it'll be here before the end of the week. And kind of a cool bait. It's 3/4 ounce. I got this on my Dobbins 764. The new rod that I recently got with a Daiwa Tatula CT bait casting rod. 20-pound fluorocarbon on that. All right, next. Another bait that I got bit on Saturday. I actually hooked up with a fish and it came off, and that's a chatterbait. Went into Lakeport Bait and Tackle in the morning to get my tags for the boat, and old Robbie in there said, "I got to try these spunk shads on your chatterbaits." He says they're really working good well. Guys have been catching a lot of fish on these. This is the missile baits version of the spunk shad in a goby color on the chatterbait. I hooked up with a fish on Saturday on this bait and got about halfway to the boat and it came off. So gonna stick with that. This is on a PAL endurance rod, 755, moderate fast action. Got a really good tip on it. Casts these baits really good with the Daiwa. Another Daiwa reel. This is the CT as well, and casts this bait like a mile. So no problem handling that. Next up is the spinner bait. This is the just an old Strike King bait I had. Because the water's dirty, I went with the Fire Tiger. I didn't have any Mr. B Fire Tiger colors. I might have to pick some of those up. So I went with just the Fire Tiger with the gold blades. And I also have some backup spinner baits as well. And the Mr. B's bluegill color and the white and chartreuse. So if this ain't working, I can switch that up. And this is on my Dobbins 764. I really love this rod. It's a great for casting spinner baits with another Daiwa. This is an older Type R reel. 17-pound test, I think, or 15 or 17 pound. I forget what I got on here, but really good, durable, tough rod on there. Then one more swim bait. I'm going to basically just go for all reaction baits on Saturday. This is the 6.8 Kitech fat swing impact on the Flashy Swimmer owner hook. This is, I believe it's a 7/0 hook on that. Something I can just throw it down there, drag it on the bottom, get some of those fish to bite down there on the bottom. Seems like that's where the bite has been. It's just dragging it really slow down low. So that's kind of the plan for that. And then one more swim bait, just going different sizes, different colors. Another Kitech fat swing impact, another bright color for that dirty water. This is actually an overspin. I forget who makes them. Kind of a cool bait, cool head. The blade's actually on the top, so you can drag this on the bottom. This is again like 3/4 ounce, and this gets down the bottom. You can just drag it really slow, and that blade is up on top instead of being on the bottom dragging in the dirt. And again, this is Dobbin 734, one of my favorite rods I've had for a long time. This is actually the Wasabi series, and again, another Daiwa reel. This is a 13 concept reel. This will probably be getting replaced this year. They just don't last that long. They don't cast very well, and started out as a great reel. Really liked it, but I think it's just kind of showing its age. So that might be getting replaced pretty soon. And last but not least, this is kind of a last minute decision, is a jig. This is a Mr. B football head jig. Got my first bait of the day on Saturday on this bait. Rounded dock and 3/4 ounce Mr. B football head jig with a missile twin tail grub on there, black and blue. Dirty water, dark colors. So like I said, I got a good bite on that. Didn't hook up, but I got bit, so I got to stick with that bait and go with what I have some confidence in. Now, like I said, I'll be fishing as a co-angler, so everything I'm taking is going to be fit in this one box. And as a co-angler, you have to kind of plan ahead. You know, you got a limited amount of space for your tackle. You have to kind of look at the rods you're taking and then come up with a plan for each rod. Like I said, as far as the spinner baits, I got, I think, 2 or 3 additional spinner baits in my bag that I can easily switch for different colors and different sizes. I got additional jigs in here. I do have an S-Waver, and I have, maybe even if I get a chance, a big giant S-Waver. This is what, a 168 or 200 size. So if the option comes up to throw that, I will throw that. I got some LV 500s. I can go from that tailspin to the LV. I got another one of the tailspins in a different color. It's supposed to be, I guess weather's supposed to be pretty good, up to 70 degrees. I just looked at it a little while ago. If it does get sunny, that chrome one will work. Again, I got some more Mr. B jigs in here. I got some other Mr. B swim bait heads, underspins in different sizes. So I can switch up if I break off with that one. I can switch to a different one. Another Mr. B chatterbait in the bluegill, as well as same color in a swim jig. And I got a white and chartreuse swim jig. I got a couple crankbaits in here. Again, just trying to keep it simple. I got a bunch of Kitechs, and I do have some plastics as well if I need to switch to like a Carolina rig or even a Texas rig. I have the stuff in here to do that. And then some miscellaneous hooks, some extra chatterbaits, dark sleeper in here, just, you know, some trash fish as well, and like I said, some various plastics and some jig trailers, stuff like that. So that's kind of about it. That's all I'm bringing. Get this back in here. 7 rods. If I decide, I might end up leaving one at home, but that's kind of the plan for now, is the 7. and kind of a progression of baits through the day. If I decide that big 6.8 high-tech's not working, I can switch to the trash fish, or I can switch to another high-tech. Same with this bait. If I don't want to go with it, I can go to a lighter bait, different color. I got 4.8s and Kitex. I got 4.3s and 3.8s, and some different colors, just to cover my bases on that. You know, typically scissors, snips, some scent for the bait as well. I like to put it scent, whether it's a Kitex. With those ribs on the Kitex, it really holds the scent really well. Especially when you're dragging the bottom, you can get those bait, the fish to hold on their bait a little bit more. Of course, got to have a towel, and that's about it. So got the stuff ready to go, and hopefully it'll be a good day. Weather-wise, it should be good. Hopefully the wind stays down, and we can get out there. We'll be launching out of Lakeport in the morning, and should be a good day of fishing. Looking forward to getting out there with Ron. Him and I haven't fished together in a while, so it should be fun. Last time we were together, we had a really good A-rig bite out there on the lake, and yeah, so should be good. So thanks for watching. Any questions about the baits, feel free to leave a comment below, and we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you on the water.